Hello everybody, and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program. This is episode 52 of this Let's Play series, and here we have a familiar site, basically what you saw in the last episode, but this time heading out to Minmus. I ended up not raising my orbit high enough. Most of the orbit is in the 1000x, but a tiny portion of it is in the 50x zone, and that's been a bit annoying. As you can see, it's been about 5 days, and here we are coming in just a few orbits away from our trip out to Minmus. It's just that I went up, and this was basically perfect. It just required a bit of tweaking, and we had it, so I went ahead and did it. And I've just been waiting around. I guess I can take this time to show you guys. I did make the modifications to this. Specifically, I added in science bits on here. I added a antenna, I added a gravioli, I added this thing, and I added, temperature. Yes, so I've got those three on there now. Speaking of which, we might as well just show you guys the one other thing, if I can see it somewhere right there, seismic accelerometer on this thing. That's the only changes I made to the design. Other than that, it is the exact same ship that we flew in the previous episode to Moon, and I have completely lost where the planet is. Apparently tried to zoom out to see it, and I was upside down. Okay, well, anyway, we're almost to the right orbit now. Let's just go along. So they posted the dev notes, and it sounds like they're making good progress on the next update. Sounds like they're going to have some maybe new sound effects. I'm guessing they're going to update the old parts to new sound effects like they have on all the newer parts from the previous update. Let's get to 1000x. I think we have 2 orbits to go, I believe is the case. Or 1. No, yeah, this should be the last orbit, actually. Yeah, okay, we're here. Get ready, strap yourself in, we're about to do a burn. Let's get up to the 100x, and then we'll worry about getting our position down. Let's do it. Just rotate over here real quickly. Hopefully this mission will go without a hitch, and we'll get this thing in orbit, land the extra piece, and it'll be awesome. Might not go down like that, but we can hope. I'm hoping maybe we'll come in at more of a polar orbit than we did last time. Let's F5 right here, though, and let me go ahead and see. Anything else in the dev notes worth mentioning? They're working on a new animation, working, of course, on stuff related to the whole money system they're adding. Somebody mentioned something about balls bouncing. I'm not sure what that means. No clue. I don't think it's anything in-game. Might be a menu thing. We'll find out. Okay, that's that. And now let's time warp. Get us to the point. The point of this episode is to get the thing in orbit. Wait. Oh man, I still have another orbit. I was not thinking, apparently. I thought... That's strange. I thought the orbits took an hour and a half, and thought I was an hour and a half away when I was here. Was I seeing this thing? I don't know. I'll look back and see what mistake I made. But this is the orbit. Okay, we're within 40 seconds. We're in position. It only needs slight tweaking, and let's get a bit closer. This one needs to be on the dot, because it is a further target. This seems like... Well, no. Let's get down to 13 there. Okay, let's go, go, go. Full power! Stay on target, and let's slow down the power a bit, because we need to be very precise. Close. Close enough? Close enough. Okay. So we're heading out here, and it's hard to tell, but I think we're going to be... I mean, obviously, getting it perfect would be practically impossible, but... I think we're going to be on hopefully a fairly vertical orbit. Let's F5 regardless. I don't feel like doing that again. We'll take what we can get when we get there. And now for the long trip. I kind of feel like I'm losing my voice. Hopefully that's not the case. Why am I targeting... When did that happen? How do I switch targets? I forget the button now. Dang it. That is seriously annoying. Maybe if I go to Space Center, then... there's a button, and I can't remember it off the top of my head right now, because I haven't used it in a while. A button, a key, whatever. We'll just redo this thing the old way. There it is, Basic Satellite 2. I decided to just resave it as Basic Satellite 2. It wasn't enough of a revision to justify like a 2.5 even. There we go. That should do it, yep. And we're going in. Don't want to go too fast. But we can go as fast as we would like. What is our... Ooh, that's pretty far, actually. Yeah, this is going to be tricky. It was tricky to line up. The timing is a lot trickier for Minmus than it was for Moon. But we can do it. I'm sure we can. Okay, okay, okay. Now we need to just slow down. We're at more of an angle than I'd hoped. Honestly, but we'll make do. Let's see, pressing the wrong keys again, that's never good. Which one is this? Is this the good one or the bad one? And I'm really slow right now. I don't know why. It's weird. This is the correct one at least, so no worries there. When I get there... Yeah, whatever. We made it. That's what matters. Stop. Time warp. There we go. Okay, we're 37 minutes out. Wow, that's a bit longer than it looks, isn't it? It looks like, oh gosh, we're going to be gone in a few minutes. But no, it's an hour long until we leave. Or so. Yeah. Let's get within, say, 2-ish minutes. Yeah, that's good enough. Slow down time. Whoa, this is not good. Now we're talking. There we go. Okay. Yeah, once again, that's a problem. It's actually a major problem. What I will have to do is... yeah. I'm gonna have to do something. This is a really slow orbit. Days, jeez. Good thing there's no Kerbals on this, because they would be dying of boredom. Okay, that seems like a good spot to do this. Let's find the old slow down marker and slow down. We're going to try to go in a vertical orbit going this way. That is the wrong one. That sucks. Well, SAS off, we'll just rotate. Okay. Hopefully this works. Hopefully I have the fuel to pull this off as well. Because what I have to do is I have to pull myself into a suborbital thing and then put myself back into orbit horizontally. I mean, I guess it would probably be easier to do this, wouldn't it? Yeah. I mean, that's what I did last time and it worked fairly well. That's barely even a burn. Dang it. Now I have to figure out where that is, because I changed my mind. It's not going to be over on this side. There it is, there it is. Let's get on over there. This is a quick and easy burn. It's going to make a big difference. The thing about orbiting Minmus is, look how slow we are. So it might seem like a huge change in orbit, but in reality it's using barely any fuel. And that will work to our advantage. Of course, we'll be adding 50 meters per second of speed to our orbit, which we will have to cut out rather quickly. Time warp to stop and burn. Look at it go. And almost. Let's just fix that real quick, like. There you go. Nearly perfect. Okay, next bit. Wait until our periapsis, I guess. And, whoa. I mean, that's kind of what I want to do. Yeah, why not? Well, nah. We'll bring it into, say, yeah, 50 for now. Nah, 60. Yeah. Now we gotta find where that maneuver node is. Could be anywhere. Here, maneuver node. It'd be really nice if there's an indicator on the side telling you where it was. That would be just about the most useful thing ever. There it is. Go, 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 go. Why are we heading on that direction? Get to your spot, ship. Thinks it's a rover again, rover satellite. Thanks to that seat I put on it. For jokes. I really want to actually test that out. I might launch one of these with a Kerbal just to see what it's like. Just for jokes. F5'd and let's go. Let's see, 1 hour, 30 minutes, 15 minutes, 10 minutes, 8 minutes, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, ka-ching. Gotcha. And go. And slow the engine down, we don't want to overshoot. We overshot. Is it fine? I can't tell, I think it's fine. Oh yeah, that's perfectly fine. Perfectly fine, indeed. How are these things doing? Oh, they've just got the tiniest sliver of fuel. This is actually seeming to be easier than going to Moon was. I wasn't sure. I know landing on Minmus is usually easier, but I wasn't sure how the fuel usage would be for just putting us into a close orbit. Because it is a further distance. And you have to slow down a lot more just to get into orbit. But it seems to have worked out well. Now I'm facing the wrong direction. Can we... I overshot again. Oh well. No problems. I haven't had my SAS on, have I? Whoops. Not a big deal, apparently. So we want to bring this in to a suborbital, and then we ditch the 4 pieces, and they go crashing in. Then we raise it back up, and then I'm thinking we'll put this into maybe 25,000, a bit lower than the Moon one because it is smaller, but not too low because we do want to be able to time warp and stuff, and I have no idea what the numbers are for that. And it has an ion engine, so we could theoretically adjust the orbit at any time. Let's bring this down very carefully. No rush, really. 50-50 is where we'll have to raise it back up to. Let's speed it up a bit, actually. Gotta watch for where it hits. Oop, there that goes. And any second now, that is looking good. Yep, okay. So once again, so long. And just like last time, 2 of them are going off for some reason, and the other 2 are just sticking around because they want to annoy me. We will help some of them along through our rotation. Look at this precise maneuvering here. Okay, let's slow down actually because we're about to hit one. SAS on, please. I didn't realize it was off. Okay, there we go. Yeah, that gets him out of the way without any damage to our ship. SAS, catch up please. We're on a suborbital trajectory right now. And we actually need to do something about that. Okay, here we are. In position. This one is still just floating next to us. You guys are going to have a nice meeting with Minmus's surface. Goodbye. And that That little push put me into orbit. That's just crazy. Okay, now we don't have to worry about colliding with them. Let's get on the dot. Right. Come on, stop. Stop with the momentum. There we go. Okay. Let's actually raise this up to 25. There we go. Let's bring it down a bit with RCS, and a little bit lower then. There we go. Now let's get going, because we have to lower down the other side. This will be slightly less of an impressive view, and like I said, we can always lower it down in the future if we decide that is a thing we want to do. Okay. I remembered this time that I am facing the correct direction to slow down, because this is the second time I'm doing this maneuver, basically. Get right on the dot so we don't influence the periapsis too much. We want to avoid that as much as possible. Come on, 25. There we go. Dang it. I just cannot stand that. Slow down a bit. Push it until it stops wiggling. A little more, a little more. Yeah, that works. Ooh, okay. Well, that's it then. We got a nice view of the sun, whatever its name may be. Decouple node. It selected this one again. Switch. I didn't extend these this time, so let's get that done right away. Let's see about science from our current position. Oh, right. Duh. I go to the one that doesn't work. No science to be done there. What about here? Science to be done. Let's transmit. Starting transmission. Woo! We're pointing to deep space. And it's transmitting just fine. No worries. What biome was that? Minmus slopes. Oh, that's an interesting biome to get from space. Very interesting. So hopefully there'll be more biomes, but for now, we got this thing to worry about. It does have landing lights, right? Yes. Okay, good. So we are facing... Is that the slowdown point? Yes, it is, but we are so close. Can we do something about that? Yes. Just push yourself away. SAS off, actually, right? No, that we need the SAS. We're just moving out of range so that we don't ram into this thing real quick. That looks good. That looks very good. So long, and have fun in space, buddy, because we are landing. And hopefully intact. Probably the ice. I was going to say probably not upright, but the ice is guaranteed to be flat. Oh, there's a good, very good chance. Let's F5 right now before I forget, because I already forgot. I wanted to do it earlier, but I forgot. Let's cut out all this horizontal. There we go. Moving less than a meter per second horizontally now. SAS off for now, who cares? Let us rotate around. And there we go, and on the dot, time warp to stop, SAS on. Let's drop down. F5 again. Whew, it feels like I know what I'm doing again. It's always dangerous when that happens, because that means something's going to go very wrong. And we're rocketing towards the ground at time warp, and that is a good time for things to go wrong. It is unfortunate that it's nighttime, but we do have landing lights. So maybe. Slowing down slightly. Nothing major. I'll just do a quick burn, I think. I don't want to get my speed up to 200 something like I was on Moon. And let's just fall. Let's speed up again, because this is going to be basically sea level, I think. It should be. Yeah. Because ice is basically the sea on Minmus. Oh, were we on orbit velocity before? That sucks if we were. Whatever. Try to cut out that horizontal motion that we've got going. So you go a little bit away on this side, that pushes that direction, because we're cutting out more horizontal than vertical now. I'm getting better at this. 1,000. Okay, let's maybe accelerate this process a bit. 800. Expect to see the lights on the ground anytime now. Anytime now. We're slowing down. No landing legs on this, as far as I know. Nope, no landing gear. That would be a bit strange if I didn't know that was on there this whole time. Oh gosh. Okay, here we are. No, don't get some horizontal on there. Stop it. Heck, we can just use SAS to help with this. We have to touch light. We are gaining quite a bit of momentum, actually. More than I expected. But it should be fine. Continue with this, I guess. Look at how slow we're going, though. Insanity. Okay, let's get ready. Let's get ready for this. This is going to be tricky. Heck, F5 right now. We're doing this. One way or another, we are doing this. Engines on. It's going to be hard to get my speed to a low number without lifting off again. Oh, that is so bright. Hurting my eyes there, buddy. Okay, we're accelerating. I don't know if my engines are technically on or if I actually turned them off. Think maybe we could do this on the way down, and I don't know. Think that does it? I think that does it. I have no idea. Don't mess up. Don't do it. Don't do it, please. SAS, don't fail me now. Please, SAS, don't. It tends to overcompensate, and that's why it keeps going for way too long. It pushes too hard. So what you can do is you can cut it off when it's trying to correct itself. What are you doing, SAS? Is that straight up? Doesn't look like it. Looks like we're way off angle. Come on. Can we time warp? Yes, but that doesn't really work, does it? Kind of did. We're kind of staying closer now, aren't we? I think we've got it. I think we can turn our ICS off and it'll just stay like this forever. Yeah, we did it. Okay, we landed this thing. What biome are we in, I wonder? First off, let's get it to daytime. I'm sick of the night. Come on, daytime. There we go. Go ahead and turn these lights off, even though we got plenty of power. We got solar panels and these things. So let's see here. Gravioli. Oh, yes. Lesser flats. Let's do this. Did I not have any science for this biome? Probably. Awesome. And that'll be 3 new science bits we can get through this antenna here. And this thing's power puts the satellite to shame. Has 4 of these giant batteries and much more generation, I think. There we go. 40 science, log temperature. Oh, we've never been here before. Very good. Is that not transmitting? Transmit. Maybe it doesn't transmit if the thing's closing while you click it. That might be the issue. What's it doing? Did it just send it twice? Or did I just... I don't know. Yeah, it sent it twice. Whatever. Starting transmission. More science. We have all the science. Come on, faster, faster. That doesn't seem to make any difference. I don't know why. But there we go. So that's all the science we can get from this thing, unless we do have plenty of fuel. We could hop this thing over somewhere else, theoretically. That's a bit of an awkward shadow. Yeah, let's get out of there. Switch to the satellite. This thing can do the same thing the other one did, and hopefully it's close enough. I didn't actually check, but hopefully. Let's see, log gravity data. Space just above the slopes. We're still above the slopes. And there was no temperature data, right? Yeah. So let's see. Let's go ahead and time warp just for a little bit, like that much. That should hopefully be a new biome. I wish we could see, but we can't. No, it's still the slopes. New biome, please. Let's... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Greater Flats we've already done, apparently. Let's go a bit further. There we go. Minmus Lowlands. Transmit. I'll just do this in the poles, and I think that's all we'll do for Minmus right now. We've earned so much science. It's crazy. Log temperature? Yeah, nothing. Okay, pole is next. Let's get up there. Up we go. These satellite missions have actually been huge successes. Where is the pole, I wonder? Are we close enough to it now? Or are we in a different biome? Ah, that's perfect. Transmit. Get us a little science. We're pointing right at the planet again. That's awesome. That just managed to work out without me trying. Now, I think maybe this would be the smarter way to angle this thing. I don't know how the rotation's going to affect our sun in the future, but I think that'll let it rotate the way it needs to for the battery to stay full. So that's that. We have successfully put satellites into orbit around both Moon, Minmus, and Kerbin. Kerbin one didn't do as much as these other ones, but nonetheless, huge success. Let's go ahead and... where is it? It should be right here. No, right... where is it? Right here, yeah. Rename vessel. This is a probe. This is the Minmus Science Satellite. A more advanced design than the one we put in around Moon, because we have learned a bit. Specifically, it has this. That's the only change. But it is a change, nonetheless. Okay, let's go see how much science we got total from this mission. Not enough to get anything, obviously. We need 500 to get anything. 550. But we should have a decent amount towards that goal. I just heard a really loud bird in my ear. Jeez. Yeah, 219. So not even halfway towards one of these, which is too bad. I mean, the order we'll probably get these is we'll probably get this one, and probably then this one, and then this one. But that is for future episodes, because we are done with this one. Look at all this. We got 15 reports from landed, 8 reports from space low, and 5 reports from space high. Very nice. We've seen all these biomes. Yeah, that was our first time even seeing the poles and slopes. Awesome. Lowlands. Nice. So, yeah, that's good. But anyway, this has been KaBob799. Thank you for watching. Make sure to subscribe to see more. Like this video if you liked it. Comment if you have anything to say. And I will see you in the next episode.